This looks like something special. Should we do whole Cameron again? Whole Cameron. Y'all, I'm so excited for whatever's about to happen. We're going to cooking school. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry. Delicious, just what you need to wake up those taste buds. Are we buttering this biscuit? Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. What a biblical name. At least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe it? I cut them myself. I can believe that you cut your bangs yourself. It shows. It really, really shows. Ashley, your arch rival. Why is her name spelled so Caucasian? She's totally evil, but you can't help be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. She better not get that Colonel Sanders D. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van, the man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. I want to see these rockin' glutes. Ahem, Van. You rang. Okay, come through. I love this outfit. I hate his hair. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window, directly next to it. Who's this little kid with this juice box? Did he just fart? You nasty little bitch. I will throw you out of this quad. My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable. We get a dog, Professor! Y'all, this game just keeps getting better and better. Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof! This game is great. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. It's chilly! Someone close the window! And then, he walks in. It's Daddy! You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. I am in love with him already. I want to lick his face. Can we just remove his clothes right now? If this is our romance story, it's starting. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks, not a spork, and compete in Broom Cooking Arena. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. Oh wait, hold on, he needs a better voice. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone has a good summer. I really miss. Quiet! Listen, late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in the school with you as my teacher. You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable! Even Clink made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referring to, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Or it seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me if you're interested. We must sit with Colonel Sanders. I love our best friend, but we must sit next to the chicken man. Look at him! Look at him! Look at him! Upright. That. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just want to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers! Colonel Sanders lifts up a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. That looks actually very good. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. She wants them all to herself. I will fight Ashley! I use. Wow, you'd never guess that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Personality equals booty! Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing alone. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? I think Clank will be helpful. I don't know if the kid's gonna help. Also, he's Tootie. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam would be partnering with Clank today. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Warp, warp, warp. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Your mother's mashed potatoes and gravy. And gravy, he says. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. The only thing that would make this better is a big mound of butter. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand, holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all the madness and pressure of this crazy world stops. Y'all, he is winking at me. I am in love with him so hard right now. Van Van, do something! Mashed potatoes with gravy, pathetic. Just a few minutes. I prepared a full meal. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. Don't feel too good. It killed him. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. So they made some octopus that turned bad, and I think it killed him? What? A ghost? I don't understand. I'm sorry I had to go through that. Please let me walk you home. The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero. A Spork Monster? This game gets better and better and better. Be afraid. Be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster, see? Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here! Look at these pectacles! Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot Pie Power Pinch! Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You should spare the wretched beast. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he's still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. Do you think my character's hot enough to get boned down by Colonel Sanders? In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there. That was great. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might like Clank. She likes the kitchen appliance. We got to talking after class and he actually is a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He also told me stories about Colonel Sanders. A wind rushes. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. Get on that horse, Daddy! Get some spurs on, let me put my hands around your sexy waist, and ride with you into the sunset. You decide the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up onto the back of his stallion and you'll ride away together. That'll show her good. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel! However, your sudden movement surprises the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. Excuse us? Oh, Cameron, I'm here to deliver you a message. Not this guy. It's important that you remember this exactly as I say. If you forget, the world could end, so you know it's serious. I've been trapped in a realm beyond, but the great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. And my name is... But before you can continue, you're suddenly awake. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face. When you enter the classroom, you see your 2 rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. You sit near the rivals, but your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van muttering something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. You finally get a look at what they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the Spork Monster. But you can't help daydreaming about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, ho, Cameron. Naturally, this appears to be a sample platter. Let's do a doggy biscuit. Because of the shape it's baked in, you assume the dog biscuit is a treat made by Sprinkles, an example of his own culinary talents, perhaps. You reach out for it when Sprinkles jumps up and bites your cooking apron. What kind of monster would steal a dog's favorite biscuit? Your apron is left in tatters. The entire class looks in horror as you fall unconscious from the embarrassment. I never even got to taste it. Is this the end? You fade into darkness, but something is there. The spork monster? Borko, what are you doing here? It's not your time, my friend. Your act of kindness has not been forgotten. You watch as your apron magically repairs itself. You won't have to live in embarrassment anymore. Thank you, my friend, wherever you are. Oh. We did a good thing by sparing the spork monster. Today's lunch will be prepared via time competitive cook-off. Miriam reaches out and presents you a gift. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. You know what? I've learned enough for today. Let's battle. I believe in you, Whole Cameron. His pecs believe in me. What a hunk. You immediately shove your hand in the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Whole Cameron, no! But you're not fast enough. Your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. The battle is over. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. Our character wants to fill up his fryer. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed at mule handler. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. I know I said I wouldn't be back, and after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you and I apologize. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite? You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like. He's got a chicken here. Look at this view. He's got a goatee in his baby photo. Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret just for you? You decide that you're ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. Go over there and rage elsewhere, you cad! You gaze out the window across the vast lake and a mountain range beyond. Just then the ghost of Student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never learned your name. Why would I avenge you? Can I just tell you my name right now? Can't you say I'm in the middle of something? You open the window and crack, and the ghost of the Student is swept out with the breeze. Colonel Sanders smiles and scoots closer towards the fireplace. It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer? Suddenly, everything feels like it's moving too fast. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is just fast enough. Final exams are tomorrow. You should be thinking about what you're going to cook. I'm going to cook up love on a plate. I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. I wanted to sit up and kiss him. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? My cuisine and your taste buds. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking about you? It's all happening so quickly. Unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. You get home and find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. You will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Clink, he asked me to go out with him. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say skydiving? As if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker? And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him. You what? When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance they're picking on Pop. Though, he himself might not quite grasp that fact, because, you know, he's Pop. Look, oh my gosh, I just noticed the chicken cutouts in her socks. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Whole Cameron, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back to fighting form by this afternoon. Sprinkles interrupted by whirls and sparks coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class. No, you had to show off your cool kid friends, Jeff and Joan. J&J forever. Watch us form a triangle mid-air as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Bzz, bzz. Well, that doesn't make it a great date. Bzz, then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or over a cliff. I don't care. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. I know that you know this, but I'm going to say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're going to cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. You decide to head to the arena early to practice a dish. After practicing for months, making this dish seems to come second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that your decision gets hard to stick when the oven timer goes off behind you. The moment of truth. We gotta pull it out. Oh boy. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules! That is, expect to cook with everything. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash! Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend Baster Blaster! Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid! Not a steroid reference. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula! 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Plank learn to speak English? It's the singularity. It was foretold. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Crank and rolls him to the back of the arena. I believe in you, Whole Cameron. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Passion is its own magic. The magic is the friends we made along the way. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. Time's up, students. I've made tender udon noodles and a savory soup. Yo, that looks good as hell. I made uni over smooth egg custard in an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. That looks gross. Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get a nose close on account of all the spikes. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Grrr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Youch, my tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this. I keep poking my tongue. Disqualified. Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour? Don't discount sympathy. This isn't the last you heard of me. Next student, Ashley, time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school? If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified! Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you! And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to fake nice and liked by everyone. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together. Two chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. Honestly, that looks really heckin' delicious. In my 49 years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. I freaking love Sprinkles so much. He's the goodest boy. You pass, and you pass. You get a pass! I feel like that was an Oprah moment. The new menu item is so impressive that even Van Van and Ashley are drawn back by its magnificent fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. The students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. DJ Dog is in the house! Ooh! Come on, biceps. Come on, crop top. Come on, shorts. Come on, 80s vibe. Let's get sickening. Also, her outfit. Look how cute she looks. Look at her short shorts. Look at these poofs. This off the sleeve moment, her choker. She is fashion, baby. No ghost allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's the Spork Monster. He is totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster. Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Spork. Dejected, student walks off. This poor baby. Oh my gosh, she looks cute too! These high-waisted pants with the suspenders! And oh my gosh, she's like got a bodysuit underneath this? Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking. And you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to compete in the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Nepotism at its finest. Oh, now I get it. And we get a new wing of the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the Chancellor of Sundance. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparkling. It's Clink, who has arrived late for the dance. Look at him, look at how cleaned up he looks. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clink. I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I've just begun to learn who I really am. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. I love that he always arrives with petals. Oh, this casual look. His biceps look great. He looks great. Howdy, classmates. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it is not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. He stole my recipe! Was that it? Do I not get to date Colonel Sanders? No, it's not the end. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off. And I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, whole Cameron. I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think that running a business is the best path forward? Could it be you found a love connection, but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Could you live with only half of him? Would you be able to endure sharing him with his other love? The life of an entrepreneur. I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. Oh, my dear whole Cameron, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. Wait, what does that mean? Was that not a good ending? KFC presents! Oh my god. This is a whole ad. That was fun. I enjoyed that.